Jay from Fire Drill Podcast here. This is my Etsy shop, The Swag Elephant, where I sell bachelorette party games and printables. And now I want to sell tank tops that you can download and they will be shipped to you directly from Printful versus me having to do anything. So if you go to the Printful website here, you can see that they can do tote bags and they can do leggings and they can do t-shirts. So I have decided that I want to do tank tops because they seem to be a hit on Etsy. The bachelorette party crew, like 15 to 20 girls, they all get the same matching tank tops. That sounds great to me. I don't have to worry about shipping or printing or any of that. So here you can see that on the left tab I'm logged into my Etsy shop, and on the right I'm setting up myself a new Printful account. So literally you just go to printful.com, it's free to sign up, you enter your name, your email, your password, and then you can create yourself an account. And all you do is you click connect to Etsy here, and I was already in my Etsy store logged in, and it just integrated automatically. Now I'm looking into the templates. So Printful provides you with templates you can download. It's really just a 10-inch by 12-inch blank canvas. So it just gives you an idea to make sure when you're making your design, it will look good when it actually gets on the tank top and the t-shirt. I use Canva, which is a free online Photoshop, to make all my designs. I added the word brides babes in with a funky cool font, make sure that's font's free for commercial use, and then downloaded it with a transparent background. And then this is me actually opening it up in Photoshop. You could just use Canva or whatever software you want to use to get the transparent background so that when you upload it to the shirt, you don't have like that white box around it. But I'm playing it around in Photoshop here because I want to add a diamond to it. And I want that diamond to be transparent background as well. So this is just me doing that extra step. And when you're saving the file, you need to save it as a PNG for upload to Printful. Here, I'm saving it as a Photoshop file accidentally first, and then I'll do it again as a PNG. But just a heads up that it needs to be a PNG. But yeah, it can be any design that you want. I mean, you literally can just type text in and save it as a transparent file and upload it. I mean, I just chose a white font here, but I could do like colored font or just make it really cool. But for now, I'm just going to do white. That will look good against a black background. So this is me saving it as a PNG. And what you need to do is get it at least to be 150 DPI. That is, you'll get it automatically if you use the 10-inch by 12-inch design. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to upload the design that I just made, the PNG file, brides babes. Oh, look at that on that black background, looking nice. I'm using the Printful mockup generator here because the first I want to do is I want to get some files for myself that I can use later. But here's me on the Etsy website. I'm just doing some competitive research to see, okay, what do other tank tops in the bachelorette party space look like? Looks like, you know, I am about the same size as them. I just didn't want to have like a tiny one and everyone else's are bigger or whatever. That's what he said. All right. So here I'm adding my product. Before I was just making them, I was using the mockup generator just to make the images that I can later make the listings with. But here's me actually going through and making the products. You'll see me do it again. Okay, so product title. This integrates with Etsy, so you know you want to try to make keyword titles that people would actually type in. So if someone types in brides babes, someone types in tank for bachelorette parties, I want to make sure I'm ranking for that. The description, from what I heard and what Etsy publishes, the description doesn't really matter that much from a search optimization keyword perspective, but you still want to put something that will make people say, yeah, this is a good product, I want to buy it. So the bride will love these. That's very important for the bachelorette parties. It's more about the bride than it is the people actually wearing them. So here you can separate it by commas or bars, but what they typically say is just put keywords separated by a comma, a bar, or some other delimiter there. And then Etsy lets you add 13 tags. Now, your title and your tags should pretty much match exactly because those are what Etsy uses for your search engine results. So bachelorette tanks, bachelorette party, they're all things that are in my title. I want when someone types that keyword into Etsy, I want my listing to get returned for it. You don't want to put anything that if someone, let's say you put like bridal shower gift. No one is wearing these tank tops to the bridal shower. So even though that's sort of a related keyword, I don't want to try to use that keyword right here because that would be just a waste. And Etsy will think my shop is not relevant. So I only want to put keywords that are going to be relevant to my shop when someone types it in and they get this product that makes them want to buy it. So I'm trying to come up with as many as I can, up to 13. Sometimes it's difficult. Try to get as many different variations as you can. One thing that I didn't do here, but you can start typing into Etsy and see what auto completes. That would be a good way to get keywords. And I put hen party, which is the UK version of bachelorette party. Okay, let's proceed to pricing. So Printful is awesome because it will show you your profit. So if I price at $25 across the different sizes, then I would get a $9 profit. $25 is a little steep for every girl in the bachelorette party to buy, but at the same time, I don't want to do this for $2 per shirt either. So I went with somewhere in between. Okay, so now it brought me to Etsy. So Etsy requires listings. So I need to make some listing pictures because the automatic listings that Printful fills, that's not going to sell the t-shirt. I need to do something cute, and that will make me stand out. So I had previously purchased some backgrounds off of Shutterstock, just some like wood backgrounds. So I'm going to take my transparent text design that I created for the bride's babes, and now I'm going to get a wood background. I have these 2 Shutterstock files. Shutterstock is expensive. It's like $99 a month. If you're just starting out, you can use like Pixabay or Unsplash or some other free version, or you can literally just take a picture of your desk at home or some wood at home, a gold tray that you have at home, something cool for your background. But I already pay for this because I have a blog and a podcast, so I get a lot of use out of these images, and it's easier for me. So this is a cute one with flowers. It just makes the background look better. So I'm going to try to make my main thumbnail right now. That tank top, that's from the mock-up generator, which was the first time I went through adding the design. You can go back and look at that. But it's awesome because Printful actually lets you download a mock-up. So I'm going to put the double t-shirt on here because I want people to envision the stack of 20 of them they're going to buy for all of their friends for this bachelorette party. And Canva, I'm using Canva here. Canva's my go-to. Canva, it's free. I pay for the premium version, again, because I also have a blog, millennialboss.com. But you can do this all for free on Canva, too. You don't have to do the premium. The premium just lets you, do resizing and stuff. And this is a custom image, 1,000 by 1,000 is the pixels for that. And I found that it looks pretty good on the Etsy listing thing. So my goal here, as you can see, you can put 10 different pictures. You don't want to do 2 pictures because if anyone has ever bought anything ever, if someone has 2 pictures, it just looks creepy. So you want to get 10 pictures so they know that you're a real person. And get their attention longer because the longer they spend at your listing versus, flipping to the next person's listing. I mean, if you just want to get it up there, you can just do 1 listing. It's not a big deal. But I'm going to fill it up with 10. And then here's me. I'm filling out the title a little bit more. I'm saying that I made it, or I'm saying that it was made to order. Another company made it. The category is important. They don't actually have a bachelorette party tank top category, so I'm going to put it into the women's clothing category, and then I'm going to choose bachelorette party for the occasion. So try to get it as specific as you can. And then you choose, you can choose automatic or manual renewal depending on what you want to do. I have it on manual here, but it's probably easier just to do it on automatic, which means that when it sells out, I'm going to put an item quantity of 999. So it's going to keep going, but you could technically do it on automatic just so you don't have to worry about it. And then it's not a digital download, it's physical. And then here's me with the description. All I'm trying to do with the description is basically just attract the the buyer's attention. So it's right now I don't think Etsy uses that really for SEO, but just in case, I'd put some keywords in there that would be relevant. Etsy, because it's a big handmade shop, I am not hand making these tank tops, so it requires you to disclose who the production partner is. So I'm just going to put Printful here. You'll see me go back to Printful's website just to see what it says. Printful, because I'm like, I don't know how to describe this thing. Okay, Printful, it's custom printing and drop shipping. And one of the reasons they do everything for me. That's why I'm doing Printful. I sell temporary tattoos. I sell digital downloads. But what's cool about Printful is I don't have to worry about the shipping, the printing of these t-shirts, anything. I just made the design and literally, like you're watching me, I'm putting this listing up and then I'm done. So those are the keywords that I already entered in on Printful's website. You'll see the quantity. I have 999. You don't want to leave it at 1 or whatever because it's going to be a pain in the butt to have to redo it every single time. And in Printful, you're not buying like a quantity of 999. You only pay when people buy. That's what's awesome about it. I'm choosing the automatic choices here. I'm not going to put item weight or item size because Printful is going to worry about the shipping. And then the last thing I have to do is just add the rest of the pictures. So here I am, I'm back in Canva, and I don't really want to make a whole bunch of different pictures, so I'm literally just going to make like some text just to fill out some pictures. You can make a coupon code on Etsy, and people can enter that in. What I've found is that people like sales, they like coupon codes, so maybe this is an extra push to get them to buy your product versus someone else's product. This cuts further into the profit on Printful. So, before I was like, oh, if I'm having a $9 profit now, I just took 10% off. I'm only going to get like a $6 profit or whatever. But, at the end of the day, like if this gets 10 more people to buy your product, then maybe it's worth it. So I'm making a whole bunch of different pictures just to kind of fill it up with different things. You'd think, oh, well, you already said that in this description. People don't read the description. People look at the photos. I mean, that's our world in 2018. So make sure that you have your feature benefits in the photos as well. I kind of change the order around, just try to make it look as good as possible. The biggest thing is making sure that your thumbnail picture in the front is the best looking one. Double check in, saying, how does this listing look? It's almost done. Forgot to use code ELEPHANT for 10% off, just to be the extra push to get them to buy. Okay, my listing is active. Look at that, brides, babes, looking good. I can't believe that literally took me just like an hour to do that. It would have taken me less time. It's probably going to take you less time because I just wrote all the steps out. But it was so quick. Okay, so because I said the code ELEPHANT, I don't actually have that coupon code created yet. So you saw me go into my shop manager, marketing, add a coupon code. Type in an ELEPHANT. I'm going to make it start today, and you can add it to the entire section. So I'm not even going to stress about it. I'm going to add it to all my bachelorette party items. So now it's created. So it's 10% off. If anyone buys any of the bachelorette party items, they get 10% off in my shop. And here it is. There's my shop. There's the tank top. It fits in. It looks good. Can't wait to bring in those sales.